thinking to merge these changes. Now I'm thinking to merge changes. How can I merge? Let's say first let me delete it, discard R2 files, it's okay. Now here I'll click, I'll create a new branch. New branch in the sense LWC slash input handler. Input handler. This is what I'm doing. This is my branch name. I'm giving my branch name from master. I'm creating this branch from master. So now I'm in which branch? Input handler. Let's say retrieve the source from R. So it is trying to get the data from R. Just taking a while. So I got a data. Now it means that it is showing in the changes. What has been changed? Do a double click. Oh, if this is added by you, highlight it, the particular line, right click on it, and you will be having an option called staged selected ranges. Stage selected ranges. So as soon as you change the selected ranges, it means that you are committing this code to a Git, ready to commit. And the same way there is other change component. Oh, is this added by me? Yes, added by me. I'll highlight it and I will stage selected ranges to Git. Once I added, I'll say input handler has been updated with query and event value handlers. So if this is my comment, what I'll do, I just do that comment and I'll do a commit. But the problem is that make sure you have configured your username and user email. For a first time if you are running, a Git, or for a first commit, you will get this error. The reason behind, we need to set Git username and email ID. How to set that? Let's say cancel. You can go to the view terminal section, new terminal section, new terminal, and here you can say git config. This is a standard command that you can use. Git config ---- global user dot name. You can give any whatever you would like to. So I like to call myself Lakshmi Deepak Kinikurti. This is my username. Hit enter. The same thing you do for Git email also. Config ---- global user dot email. So whatever the Git user email ID you have to pass that email ID. This should be working correct. So all you need to say git config ---- global space user dot name, your username, not a username in the sense anything, your name, first name and last name, and user email is something where the Git account email ID. Enter. It got set it up. Now what I do, I commit it. It got committed. So there is an option called here. You can either push through a Git command, or either you can click this button. By clicking here, it will publish your branch to Git repository. The extension allows you to sign. Okay. Now I need to do a sign in, because I enabled my username password, but I didn't enable sign in. So it is asking you to sign in to your account. You can sign in to your account only. Allow. Open. Yes. So this is published to Git. Let's go to your Git branch. Let's go to your Git branch. Now learn today is my repository. In this I just created one input handler, right? LWC input handler we just created right now, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me create one more thing. There are chances the same file might be updated by Vamsi and Deepak together. So what I am doing as a person, I'm just going here. I'll say create new branch. Create new branch. Otherwise, I'll say LWC's head duplicate branch from master. This is just a random one that I'm creating. Master. I created one more duplicate branch, and I said everything is good. I am good. You are bad. Some random stuff. Okay. I'm just making some random stuff. So if this is my changes, I'm trying to commit these changes to my branch. Random test commit. So let's say there are two developers working on a same file. They have modified the code and they committed to the repository. Now tell me which version code is correct, which is right or wrong. We cannot decide, right? System will not understand for sure. Now what you can see, if I go to learn today again, you have two branches. First let me compare the pull request. Compare and pull request. And I'll say I'm creating a pull request from LWC input handler to master. Create pull request. So there are no issues and I'm merging for a first time because it is not showing any issues. Now whatever the changes I had, it merged to the main branch. Okay. Now let's go to the learn today. I am trying to create this duplicate branch also. Compare. What it is saying, can't come automatically merge. Don't worry, you can still to create the pull request. Okay. What it is saying, because the same file is modified in two different places at the same time, it is creating a conflict, right? It is creating a conflict. We need to resolve these conflicts. How can we resolve this conflict? Let's go back. From where to where we are moving our code? From duplicate branch to master, right? From duplicate branch to master. So what we need to go, here we need to get our, let's say, I'm creating one git. There is a simple thing called bash. Yes. Now what I'll do, I'll just write git merge, because this is a merge conflict, and I'll say -no -ff origin, sorry, it's just a master. So now there is an issue with my master, right click, git merge, git pull, checkout master, git pull, okay, git merge -no -ff. What is my branch name? Let's say LWC duplicate branch. Copy. So we got a conflict. So this is a error, right? Earlier we had a changes of this, isn't it? You can see this is my first LWC class. This is right, and we are getting this is another branch. One is coming from the current one. The other one is coming from a duplicate. Which one is right? The below one or the top one? Which one is changed? The right or wrong?
Below is wrong.
Below is wrong. So whether it is incoming change or current change? It is an incoming change, right?
Yes.
So we don't need incoming change, we need current change. So we'll be accepting only current change. Otherwise you can see incoming changes or accept both, or you can also do compare changes. Which one you needed, which one you don't need it. See? This is something you needed, this is something you don't need. So it is very clear that you need to accept the current change. Once accepted, stage, save, and I'm committing to branch. And I'm now let's go back and refresh. Git status. Git commit -m merge. So now I'm pushing my changes to master. Let's go back. Here you can see the changes now. So the request has been merged and closed because where I merged this request within my code. Why I made this? Because there is a conflict within the code. So this code is also merged to learn today. If I check it out, let's say I'm in master now. If I go a manifest, sorry, learn today, force main app default, if I can go to LWC, my header CMC, HTML file, I can see the latest changes. I can see the latest changes here, right? Whatever. And if you can see history, where and all I modified this. Input handler has been queried with the event handler. So there is another branch which got created and it is being handled there. So if you can go there, I can see what exactly has been changed. This is how we can do a version control, and same thing will create a release based on this one. So if I say create release and let's say master, or if I say master and if I say version 1 and release feature LWC components phase 1, this will include all set of dependent components needed for project deployment. So I create one release and I can say this is a pre-release or a final release. I can say if I publish my release 1, what happens? You can leverage this release 1 and you can deploy in any organization when you need it. That is how we'll always say it's a release 1, release 2 and everything, right? And you can create a new release tag. Aren't any release there. If you want to release it as a any tags on something, you can manage through GitHub. Anyway, we don't use this GitHub, but the concept whatever we are using for merging and creating a pull request, so we'll be using from Git only. Clear? Any questions? Or if you want to do a setup, I can really help you. If anyone, one of you share